When the contract to start work on the Teryet High Altitude Training Centre was signed in 2016, the first phase was supposed to be completed and delivered by the 16th of June 2019. But almost 4 years later, work is still dragging on to complete the first phase. The deadlines have been extended nearly 4 times, with the latest deadline failure being 31st December 2022. Sports Minister Peter Ogwang was curious to know as to why the deadline wasn't met.
Are you within schedule or you're beyond your schedule?
Sir, we are not in schedule. We've failed to meet the 31st.
And so now what happens to you now? Now that you failed to meet
now that we have brought you around, we want to explain so that you appreciate what we have been doing. It hasn't been easy. Now, for example, the international consultant for this other project has been here for 2 months and couldn't even finish.
Like all signs of high levels of incompetence, excuses were given left, right and center, including blaming the weather.
Like now it starts raining, you will stop. But one thing is, what I'm sure about this surface and the other surface, which are the most critical. Next week, God willing, the weather seems to have changed, is good for us. We should finish these surfaces. We shall certainly ask for a nominal extension.
Minister Ogwang was having none of it when the head architect, Jasper Chomokama, talked of sitting down with his team to determine a new date of completion.
One time I wanted to sit with my team and because once and work out that, but at least by Monday, sir, I should be able to.
But we can't operate like that. With due respect, sir.
Yes, sir.
We cannot. You cannot tell me you are going to work out. So it means that you can even finish a whole year.
Not. Yeah, we're going to ask up to March. March. So just 60. That's about 90 days.
90 days.
And we complete. And after that, there we shall not have any excuse.
When Reverend Canon Duncan Mugumya tried to use the COVID-19 excuse, the minister reminded him of the protocols that were outlined during the lockdown.
When COVID came in, also there was a challenge of the lockdown. Many things, obviously. The lockdown locked down almost everything.
But workers were allowed to work. You remember?
Yes,
we were officially, I was part of that team.
Despite the shortcomings, the minister showed optimism about completion of phase 1, but insisted the facility should be ready in 90 days and promised to return in a fortnight to see progress on the small shortcomings he'd noticed along the way.
It's not the day for me to come and lament here, but it's the day for me to first come and open to the rest of the country that finally Teryet High Altitude Training Centre is about nearing completion. We have already a facility which can be in use in the next 90 days according to the consultant.